We're here. Are we here?
We know this.
Is that it?
Where's my intro? Are we done yet?
We know this.
Do it. We'll do it live.
What time is it? What's the time?
It's Clobberin time!
Hey, welcome everyone to another episode of Comic Book Clobberin Time, where we've got our timing down pat.
Or as we like to call it in the hood, CBCT.
That's how I name my thumbnails. CBCT.
Oh, I keep forgetting. Technically, we're in the hood, but I'm in the hood I'm in. Not necessarily the hood cave.
The hood.
The hood.
Hood.
How you doing this morning, Al?
I'm doing fabulous. And yourself?
I am kind of dragging, but hey, I'm here to do a show, so I'm going to keep my energy up.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was doing.
How you doing, Victor?
Blessed and highly favored. I am too, as a Russ was, no, not Russ.
Oh,
you
messed it up.
You lost it.
You ruined it.
Would say I'm too legit to quit.
And that's how we run this show, just like that right there.
Right.
So I look on the tally, right, and I see that we're deconstructing. I don't even pay attention anymore. I just come here, and then you say what you want to do, and then I'm like, oh, okay, that sounds good. I'll make.
You're like the Shaq and Charles Barkley thing. You don't show for the production notes.
Morning, Steve.
No, I don't. I'm the star.
Hey, I'm just here to kind of steer the ship, throw out the big picture. Topic,
airplane mode,
and let you guys entertain the people by reacting to what I'm bringing.
Hold on, I gotta get on my cell phone too. This is what I'm doing here.
Oh, I gotta turn off my notifications. We'll get notifications all.
Are we doing cell phones now?
Because I'm kind of popular like that. It's recruiting season. College.
Hey, look at this picture I drew. Look at the. Oh wait. No.
What's up, Rob Boswell?
We got Warlord too. Good morning,
Warlord.
So I've got a couple somewhat interesting. Well, at least one. I've got two pickups. I think one is interesting. My week has been a week.
One of them 14 weeks.
So I picked up one of my 2021 goal books.
Ooh.
So
I did too.
Of course you did. And people are gonna be like, "Oh, that's it. That's what you picked up." So
I think it's kind of cool.
Rob.
This is showcase number 77, the first appearance of Angel in the Ape by Bob Oxner, and I believe Wally Wood inked this book. I know he did several Angel of the Ape comics. So there was
Coach Nick. Who's Wally Wood?
Wally Wood is an inker who did several Angel and the Ape books.
Give me some Yoda saying that is why you fail, pal.
You should know the historical significance of Wally Wood.
Is he from St. Louis too?
No.
Oh,
he might be. I don't know.
Oh. I mean, he's no Denny O'Neil.
But he was a very prolific penciler and inker back in the what they call it, the Atomic Age. After I guess it'd be technically Golden Age, but it was all pre-code. He's working for EC, and he's the one that drew that sci-fi issue for EC where.
Oh,
he also created Daredevil.
Comic code.
Right.
Co-created. Did he co-create Daredevil, or did he create Daredevil?
No, he just drew it. I don't think he created it.
Was it Strange Tales or something?
Who did then?
Kirby created the costume. And Stan Lee.
Was the red one or the yellow and black one?
Kirby created the yellow and black one.
Man, you're going to make me Google this.
Costume for who?
Daredevil.
I'm angry now.
Look at Al. Al's doing the Googling.
I'm Googling this.
So
don't be telling me Wally Wood, man.
So Wally Wood's the reason we have the comics code.
not him
The
alone.
Comical Authority.
He didn't draw the cover with like the decapitated woman's head with the axe guy holding the axe.
I
in
thought
the
it was
head.
just because there's a black guy in the spacesuit.
That's not the only reason there's a comic code.
Oh,
They did a lot of stuff before that made people upset.
oh, okay. Warren Captain, I beat you to it.
You did. Captain Comics.
Ahoy!
Happy birthday, Captain Comics.
Happy birthday!
So this is the interesting pickup I got. Now I'm not all about advertising. Well, I don't mind advertising other people's content, and these guys do super quality content. They do what I had hoped to do, and they do it better than I could have. The cartoonist kayfabe guys, they did a review.
Hey,
Yep, they did a.
Are they the apes?
It's Ed Piskor and Jim Rugg. I don't know if you know those names.
His name's Jim Rugg.
Yeah, they're indie creators, but they review Wizard magazines and basically all the comics I've got in my dollar boxes that I just want to get rid of. They pull those out and they're like, "Look how great this is!" And I look at it, I'm like, maybe I should keep that.
I'll take them.
Oh my goodness! Why don't you are they leading you around by your tongue or something?
No, watch it. It's really engaging stuff. I mean, they do interviews and stuff like that, but they reviewed this book. And
see, if I suggest stuff, no. If it's me going, Jamie, what do you think of this? Whatever, it's stupid. I threw that out a long time ago. Whatever, man.
I lay it in.
You can't be a prophet in your own town, man. No one listens to you. Everybody knows what you are, right?
So
you gotta go elsewhere to be a prophet.
I bought pirate comic books.
Mm-hmm.
These are not commercially available comics.
Ooh.
Okay. So
on the black market.
Well, this is the John Byrne.
You have to know the guy that can get you the information to get these. Like you can't just go to Buy Me Toys and say, "Can you order me?"
Never heard of it.
XMen Elsewhere.
No, the answer would be no, but I'm sorry.
Did John Byrne making money off that?
No, he didn't. He posted pages on his website.
Yeah. And
somebody took all the art and made a PDF out of it. And if you're interested, I can give you the contact info. And
wait a second. Jean Grey dies?
Spoiler alert, pal.
I thought she lived when she became the Phoenix.
Well, after the Phoenix. So this whole run is kind of John Byrne's fan fiction.
What do you mean? Bruce Wayne's Batman? Wow.
So this is John Byrne's fan fiction of what would have happened if he stayed on and wrote the X-Men instead of leaving to do the Fantastic Four and letting Chris Claremont.
That wasn't the problem. When he left, wasn't the problem. It's the 90s. That's what the problem was.
But this is a real fun kind of throwback if you're into the Byrne Claremont X-Men era. It's pretty cool stuff.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Nice. But it's all just his pencils, and so you can see if you're.
I love me some pencils
of deconstructing artwork. I mean, it's all there. He puts in, let me see if I can find this. So he'll leave in his perspective lines. All of his process is in there. So if you're a fan of kind of deconstructing artwork, a pretty cool set of books.
Who did the pencils for this?
John Byrne.
What's Byrne Robotics?
That's his website.
Oh, okay.
So anybody interested in these, if you want the information, hit me up on IG. I'm the guy that knows the guy that can tell you how to land.
I'm the guy that knows the guy, the newer guy.
But
how many are there?
2. Okay. And the second one ends on a cliffhanger, so I'm gonna have to pick up the next one if there is a next one. I'm not sure if there is or not. But if you're interested in just seeing what's in here, go to the Cartoonist Kayfabe YouTube channel, and they pretty much go through this whole book.
This is a cool picture.
Yep.
Can you do that?
Yes, no. There are a lot of anatomy problems in this leg right here. But
we're
here I
stones.
am picking apart.
We're throwing stones, huh?
Well, she looks a
throwing
little
stones.
from the waist down, but
Hey, Vic. Hey, Vic.
Florence Griffith Joyner.
Hey,
Kirsten.
Vic. I got.
Okay.
Here's a
Kirsten
bombshell.
traded for me, St. Louis.
Sorry, go ahead.
Hey, Vic.
Yes,
John is also the one that did the West Coast Avengers Vision Quest, which now Wanda's doing. So just so you know who John Byrne is, he's kind of an important guy.
Like Wally Wood.
I just need the one book. I didn't know it was going to be like that.
I'm just saying, John Byrne did that. It's his fault.
Yep.
But it's funny because I'm watching all these YouTube shows and they're like talking about WandaVision and so what's happening with the spoilers. I shouldn't have said spoilers. Anyways, and I'm just like, they never mention John Byrne. They never mention. They show his covers, but they don't mention it because that's what is down now. That's what it is. It's not about the creators, what they did, what they gave to the industry. It's Marvel. This is what Marvel did.
Yeah, well, you know what they didn't do in WandaVision last night? I didn't see the Monica Rambeau.
Spoiler. We're spoiling?
Spoiler alert. If you haven't watched WandaVision,
no Monica.
Tune out. Spoilers. You didn't give him a chance to go away yet.
Yeah, whatever. It ain't like they're going to miss her because she ain't there.
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
We'll get more into the whole WandaVision and Marvel Entertainment stuff in a minute.
She had her own episode, like the previous show. It was all about her becoming like Captain Marvel.
Yeah, but you know who else in that episode? Wanda and Vision.
Yeah, sorry, it's called WandaVision.
Oh yeah.
Kinda.
Never mind.
It's not called Photon. It's not called Monica Rambeau.
Speaking of
can they pronounce it something differently?
Black superheroes. You get anything back from DS?
So back in December, I was foolish enough. Cool.
Oh, just keep going. No, let's keep going. I'm just.
Back in December, I was foolish enough to send stuff in the mail to DS to get him to press some books. And those books were lost in the mail for, well, not for the whole time, but 3 weeks, solid 3 weeks. They went somewhere and I had no tracking of where they went from there. Turns out they didn't go anywhere. They went three hours away and sat there for 3 weeks before they made it to DS. A total of 4 weeks in the mail, but he finally got them and I got the books back. So I'm going to show what books were sent and talk about the
good morning, Gore.
Condition that they are in. Where's my logo? There it is. So Victor likes this book. And
what is that?
Can I tell you what my issue with this book is? For the longest time,
what?
I kept thinking, that looks nothing like Riri.
Is that supposed to be Black Widow?
No, it's Mary Jane.
Oh, okay.
But forever, I was like, that looks nothing like Riri.
The significance of this issue is it's the first cameo of Riri Williams, soon to be the new Iron Man.
That's the boringest cover. One of the boringest covers I've ever seen.
It's not the content. You can't judge a book by its cover.
Yeah, especially in comic books. Okay, that's better. Still so dark.
Yeah, this is definitely the better cover, and this is the first full appearance of Riri.
Well, you got like what, a whole bunch of these or something? Like
just a short stack of stuff I sent him.
Yeah.
So as it turns out, some of these I sent I sent along and was like, if you see that these need pressing, press them. And he pressed one of them and not the other because he didn't think the other one needed it.
Now the thing is, I asked him if I could have these two books, and he's like, I don't know if I have them. And he went and looked for like, sure. They looked so much their worth. He's like, that's all right. Good morning, Disco.
Yeah, not even a. Wait a minute.
So what book did I give you?
You did give me what you doing, Black Panther.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the when Shuri first appearance of Shuri.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, that was back when Chadwick Boseman was alive.
Are you saying I wouldn't make the same mistake again?
No, you wouldn't.
So this is another book I sent. First appearance of the century. It's a Comic-Con variant.
Klaus Johnson called. Frank Miller and Klaus Johnson called.
You mean as far as this cover goes? Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I never made the connection.
Did you actually get that at con, or did you buy that?
I bought it. I'm sure I bought it at Wizard World Chicago. It's got one spine tick that we can't get rid of, but other than that, so it should be hopefully 9.4 or 9.6.
So you press. So I got an iron. We can iron them. Iron it out.
It used to be that people wouldn't talk about the tricks they pulled to get their comics back into shape. But yeah, it's pretty common these days to press books. So this has got some bindery creases right here on the spine. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure what that's
Star
gonna.
Wars: Heir to the Empire. Is that Wesley Crusher on the cover?
That's Luke Skywalker.
Is that worth money?
I thought Wesley Crusher was
Yeah, it is.
How much is that worth?
I only have 3 of them rolled up over his bed.
Yeah, I got it holding up my clock. Got the entire series.
These well, this is the only one that's worth money. The rest of them are worth $1.
Oh, that's good.
This one's worth several $100s. I can't remember. I'm
How
not
much?
sure. Several $100s.
Hey, man, I got it over here underneath my piggy bank, man. That's crazy. Yeah. Don't even get me started on that Marvel card stuff going. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, get that out. Who cares about that?
So I sent this to him, and he's like, this guy's spine tick. I'm like, it does not have a spine tick. And I got it back. I'm like,
you put it there.
It's got a spine tick.
Probably from
traveling.
Probably from mailing it.
It's right dead in the center too. But maybe the CGC grader will have gotten lucky the night before.
Tell you, if you wait till the next C2E2, that's a 10.0.
All I need is 9.8 white pages, otherwise I'm never going to live it down.
And that's true.
So between those last 2 books and these next couple books, you can see kind of why I was sweating the fact that they were missing.
Hey, I saw somebody selling that the other day.
That worth money too?
Yeah.
Oh.
You have one of these?
Yeah.
Now, is it possible that I saw $2,400 for the price for that one?
On a 9.8, maybe.
Yeah, because I think it was the boy at 7.
I used to
Plus shipping, mind you, because if you spend over $2,000, just because you spend that much doesn't mean that you get shipping for free. I'll never understand that.
And then this one was the biggest heartbreak because I knew it had a few light spine ticks on the back and kind of one major one on the front, and that's what I wanted fixed. And then DS found a color breaking crease on the back.
Oh my god! Oh no!
So that color breaking crease is costing me $100 at least. So I got the nice Todd McFarlane autograph there. I've obtained that on
no one wants his autograph
at a Wizard World Chicago when
no one wants that.
Image was first formed. They had the infamous Image tent at Wizard World Chicago.
Oh yes, we talked about that on Independence Day.
Yep. So that's where I got that sign.
Well, don't worry about it. We'll make up for it with the third Black Panther movie comes out when Shuri finally becomes Black Panther.
Oh, it's our book now?
Oh yeah, I told you that as soon as it became valuable. What kind of a friend would I be? Oh, you gave it to me. Finders keepers, losers weepers.
I never had any intention of getting it back.
I know you didn't. But
Now you're making me feel bad about the Riri books.
nah, you shouldn't. You shouldn't. Because, it ain't like I bought them. Even though I overlooked them several times at the store, I'm like, I know. Look, if I would known it was Riri, I might have got them.
ASM was singed. Indeed, it was singed.
What's that mean?
If you want to talk about Todd McFarlane, let's talk about what he's doing nowadays.
So I'm like, look like he said singed.
I guess it could be read either way. Let's see that again. That was a cool thing.
What? What are you talking about?
That Batman.
This Batman?
Yes.
This...
With the W on it.
Why? You know why he's got a W on it?
Because he's a wild and crazy guy.
Yeah, he's a big fan of Weezer. Yeah, I picked this. I just seen it at I guess you can. It's a collective figure.
Yeah,
Collective build. It's Bane. It's real huge. I don't think I'm gonna get all of them.
I was gonna say, what are the other figures that you have to get?
We got Scarecrow, Wonder Woman, and Omega Batman. I never read the book. I seen it at a Target and I was like, I want to buy this. I got some of the other ones, I got the previous collective build. I got the infected Superman. I got the Hawkman man who laughs.
Scarecrow's a villain on Smallville. Every time I try to contribute, y'all look at me like I'm an idiot.
He's on Smallville.
Before he was on Smallville, he was a Batman villain. Like back in the Silver Age.
Oh, so he wasn't infected by the kryptonite? I mean, the meteors.
Only in the TV shows. They would never do something crazy like that in the comic books.
Yeah, comic books are more realistic.
Okay, so 3 of the other books I got back from DS are going to lead into our next topic.
Woohoo.
So, if you missed it, I was on JP's Budget Collecting this week.
Who?
JP's Budget Collecting. He's another member of the YouTube comic book community network of shows. So I was crying in my beer about missing out on Giant Size X-Men 1. So
there's a tear.
I'm not going to go into the whole Giant Size X-Men 1. If you want to hear me whine about that some more, just go back.
I thought you were going to mention it. I thought you were going to talk about it.
I'm never going to mention it again. The fact that
like George Michael, never gonna mention it again.
Love again.
I need to check eBay. There might be
guilty feet of God.
I bet that one copy.
I thought it didn't close
to cost me an arm and a leg.
You want me to take over?
No.
I tell you what.
What?
I'll give you my Giant X-Men number 1. I got a couple.
You do not.
I bid $15 on one. Then he told me
what I'm going to do is I'm going to sell my Stan Lee Marvel card that is up insane amount.
Oh, but on my list of to-do things today is to start an eBay store and sell off all my Marvel cards so I can get a Giant Size X-Men 1.
Somebody told me to do that like a year ago. I'm just saying.
Or a couple weeks ago,
Okay.
You got that Stan Lee? You got the Stan Lee? I got it. There you go.
I think I do. I know I gave one away, one of those Stan Lee cards away in the freebies I sent with.
You know, change the branding.
Who?
Can I just tell y'all, I am excited for this movie.
Why?
So I've been reading Wikipedia about it.
It's gonna look like it was made off of Wikipedia. Mark my words. They're not gonna even touch Kirby when it comes to this movie. It's gonna be so bland compared to a Kirby. Unbelievable, guys. I am not looking forward to this movie. I think that it's gonna be some off the rack stuff. They're gonna look like they got their costumes at freaking Walmart after Halloween was over. That's how bad this movie is gonna probably be.
Actually, though, I'll tell you, I have read a few headlines because I only read headlines. It said that the people are excited about the way the Eternals is turning out.
Because they don't know what the Eternals is. I didn't say that. No, see,
4 hours.
I'm telling you, all it's gonna be.
Okay.
I'll tell you what it's gonna be. It's gonna be. Come on.
So
I tell you what it's gonna be. It's gonna be. It's gonna rip off. It's gonna have the. Okay, whatever. Go ahead.
Hold on. we need to tell the people to go buy these books instead of Giant Size X-Men 1, because this is what the real news is when it comes to Marvel movies. We know Eternals is coming, and all the characters that are in these books are going to be in it.
Yes.
So why are these books not spiking?
They are.
No, they're not.
They are.
I overpaid for this one right before the San Diego Comic-Con announcement. I knew it was coming. Heard the rumors. I went out and bought the best copy I could get for $50, and it's not that great a copy. You can see the color rub missing from the Al there.
Yeah.
Now, who wrote these?
Jack Kirby. Jack Kirby wrote and drew the Eternals.
I thought John Romita drew the Eternals.
John Romita Jr.
Yes, I mean, was his daddy in the business?
His daddy was in the business.
Oh,
he was
my
the
bad.
art director.
I retire.
That's what I get.
So nobody's talking about those books. They should be buying those books instead of Giant Size X-Men 1, because I'll follow up on this in a minute. There ain't been no news. All this X-Men are coming. The X-Men are coming. Kevin Feige ain't said anything about the X-Men.
I watched like 4 YouTube videos this week talking about X-Men, how you got to worry about the X. Nobody talking about the X-Men. You know what? People tired of the X-Men. All you want are Avengers.
See, that's what the movie's going to be about.
That's what the movie's going to be about.
Yeah. It's not going to be about no Kirby, nothing. It's going to be about Neil Gaiman's like, hey, everybody else is doing this.
Neil Gaiman, he was on the episode of The Big Bang Theory.
So, and the thing is, you can't spec on this book either because they way overprinted this series. This is the hardcover edition that I bought for $5 because that's how many of these hardcovers they printed.
Really?
Yeah. And I mean, they overprinted the miniseries too, but I mean, stuff like this, that's pretty impressive for modern comics, in my opinion.
It was a suit.
It's John Romita Jr. did the art. And when it comes to like people putting in or comparing style wise to Kirby, I think John Romita is kind of the
Can I just say
current.
Something? There's no creativity in these panels.
Well, they're all rectangles.
Yeah.
To be honest, I couldn't get through this. I'm not a big Neil Gaiman fan. I know a lot of people are, but I couldn't really get into it.
That's cool.
I love the art, but so there's that run. But this is the, and I know Al's gonna like this actually. Why wouldn't they have picked up on this for costuming cues? This is the run that was done by Daniel Acuna.
Because I doubt they're going to have masks on any of the actors.
They're not, because they've shown what the costumes look like, and they look like you said. They went to the superhero costume store, and each one of them picked out a color.
All I'm saying is, you don't need to be putting a mask on Angelina Jolie. Just give her a Tomb Raider outfit. We're good.
Let me see if I can find. There's a picture of Athena in here. I saw it earlier. And I was like, yeah, this is what I want Athena in a movie to look like.
Basically in her suit, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, she's in a gold suit of armor.
Or she's probably wearing a mini skirt and a.
I mean, yeah, they won't dress Cersei up in this costume anytime soon. But
Cersei,
yeah, Cersei's the kind of one of the biggest characters in the book.
Now, who's the character that I was talking to you about? They said they changed their gender. That they made deaf was Marky or
Makari. This character right here.
Oh, yeah,
Makari. And that's like the most, in my mind, the most memorable costume, of any of the Eternals characters. And
I think Icarus is the most.
Well, he's the lead for sure. But even his costume, he's all blue.
Yeah, it's dark. What I seen of they got a dark-haired guy to play him, and
I'm not sure what character this is, but that's a cool character or cool costume design.
Sure.
What kind of horrible ad is that on the back, though?
One that got paid.
I love Daniel Kuna. He's one of the more overlooked artists.
Do they have him or do they use him anymore, or do they?
I haven't seen him recently. There's a good shot of Makari and his.
Oh, I think I have something that he's done the art for.
Yeah, he did Black Panther. A lot of Black Panther.
So.
Ooh.
So here's the thing. Like Victor said, I had him go out and look. I mean, like, I've not heard Kevin Feige, the guy that's in charge of Marvel Studios, say that we're getting any X-Men anytime soon. I mean, he's even said it's going to be 5 years before we do an X-Men movie. He said when we do it, we're going to do it differently than everything else that we've done. So
you know what I think would be real hot to buy? You guys want a comic book? I think that's really going to be something that you should be looking out for.
What's that?
It's like I think it's the first appearance of Storm, and Colossus, Thunderbird.
Who?
Thunderbird.
I don't
you know what Thunderbird is? You don't remember Thunderbird? The Native American Thunderbird. Anyways, they first appeared in a book called Nightcrawler. I think Nightcrawler. Yeah, it's like giant size or giant X-Men #1.
Never heard of it.
Yeah. And it's got like
don't forget Colossus too.
I said Colossus.
Oh. The second
I think that's going to be the biggest bang buck right there. If you want to get an early thing, everybody should go out and buy those books. Buy them up, make them hot, man. I'm telling you. If not that it isn't already, probably a couple grand.
See, that's the problem. I've got a couple grand to spend on one, and it's like $4,000.
There you go. You don't need it then.
I'm almost to that point, admitting it. So,
hot move.
Hot move.
Hot move.
The official handbook of the Marvel Universe. We talk about this book a lot, but we never have ever shown it. So we get character announcements or rumors like the Spot is the next villain for the Spider-Man movie. And everybody's like, who the heck is the Spot? Nowadays we have Wikipedia. We go to marvel.com. But back in the day, when I was a kid, you would go to the S edition of the Handbook of the Marvel Universe and look up the Spot. O.P. Spider-Man. Should be right after Spider-Man. Spiral, Spider-Woman, Spiral, Sprite. They don't even have the Spot in the official Handbook of the Marvel Universe.
It's not worth it.
So, but who do they have? I mean, and the fact that we've seen characters like Batroc the Leaper. He's been in a Marvel Universe movie, and he didn't die in it. Why aren't we specking on Batroc the Leaper or Balder the Brave? They haven't shown Balder the Brave yet, but they're doing another Thor movie.
So bald, they're brave.
The Abomination.
He was in a comic book. He was in a movie. He's going to be in the She-Hulk.
Here's one character that I've kind of paid a little bit of attention to, Annihilus. His first appearance was in Fantastic Four annual. They're 4 or 6. I've watched it occasionally, and depending on what the Lords of the Long Box are talking about, that book goes up or down. Lords of the Long Box is another channel, and I like listening to those guys. They're really entertaining, and they seem to have connections, but they talk about some things that don't pan out for a long time, so you got to play the long game with
X-Men.
them. Yeah. But they said one of the whole themes that Marvel Universe is going to is going to be the Annihilation Wave, and Annihilus is behind that. So, but again, that's just rumor.
I heard a rumor they're gonna do Thanos in a movie. Is that
Is
true?
that the Black Racer?
Wrong universe. So AIM. You'd think they're going to do AIM at some point. Nobody's specking on AIM. AIM would be like the antithesis to Shield. I mean, it's kind of like a Hydra outfit.
Is this all a ploy just to
Well,
get
based
people
on
not
other
to get
reasons,
on
somebody's
Giant
saying put
Size
this in
X-Men?
Shield.
I'm throwing
Oh,
trying to throw people off the
This
set.
whole bit.
X-Men.
This whole bit.
Yeah.
Is it? You don't have to worry about it because no one's watching, so it's okay.
The Alpha Primitives. Nobody's specking on Alpha Primitives. Why not? I don't know what the Alpha Primitives are. Actually, I do. They have to do with the Inhumans. We're not going to get into that. The Inhumans, Black Bolt. That book spiked when they turned that into a crappy TV show, and it's very affordable now. It's like a $100 or $200 book.
That was a crappy TV show.
I never watched it.
And I like all things TV. That was horrible. I mean, that was.
No, you don't.
It was hard for
You
you
can't
to
say like all things TV.
That's how bad it was.
That's fine. Here's kind of the taste. Besides the X-Men, here's the taste of the moment right here.
Mephisto.
He's going to be the big bad behind WandaVision.
I'll tell you
I
what,
don't
he might
know.
go next week.
Spoiler alert.
Is he really going to be the big villain? Or is Kevin Feige going to spend Mephisto on a small screen thing?
Well, you know what was weird is did you see the teaser for
Now, here, okay, 1 second.
no, you're fine. I can't think of the movie. Oh, Doctor Strange.
So I could see him doing Master Pandemonium, who was the guy that was in the West Coast Avengers White Vision storyline, the whole storyline that wiped out the kids and all that kind of stuff. I could see him being the big bad, leading into Mephisto in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. But no, everybody's all like, Mephisto's going to show up in WandaVision. Speculation.
Mephisto ain't showing up anywhere near WandaVision.
Well, that book is spiking too. I mean, it's always been a good book to have, but
Hey, my nephew's here.
hi, nephew.
This is the toy scavenger. My nephew's the toy scavenger. Every time he'll send me pictures of all the toys he bought, and I'm sitting around going and getting the leftovers. I get the dust that he leaves when he takes all the. Who's this? $1 Million Man.
There you go.
Look at that.
Nice.
Ted DiBiase.
This is the variant too, right?
Yeah.
What was his finishing move, Al?
$1 Million Dream.
And what were you putting his opponent's mouth?
That was after hours. I ain't talking about that.
$100 bill. Not that anybody ever saw it up close.
So these are the variants. These are like the variants that you can't find. And how'd you find it? You buy it on eBay?
I pre-ordered it from Target, and I wanted the regular version, and they sent me that.
Oh, he wanted the regular one, but he got this one.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Who's
He looks
that?
sad. Look, he looks sad there. He's holding his head.
Hmm.
Is that Hacksaw Jim Duggan head?
So
This does not look like. It doesn't look like him.
the interloper.
I want my money back.
Didn't he say they were going to do a Western? Isn't that recent where they're going to do sort of like a Western?
They probably, there's probably a rumor out there.
Seems like the interloper would be prime for that.
When they do the Armor Wars, that you're going to see that red and silver Iron Man outfit.
Who's going to wear it?
Isn't that Secret
Rhodey.
Wars?
Huh?
You think he's going to be Iron Man?
I think they'll make Rhodey Iron Man.
That'd be good.
No, They're gonna leave him as what's his face.
War Machine.
They're gonna make. I'm telling you, they're gonna make Ironheart the lead.
When are we going to see Jack of Hearts in a Marvel movie? I spec'd on that a long time ago.
Well, he could show up in WandaVision and then get blown up by Wanda, like he did in the comic book.
Well, you're in the Jays. Are there K's in there too?
There's our guy John Jameson. Shout out to
your
John
guy?
Comics with Kids. He's not even Oh yeah, so they do. He's John Jameson at that point, but not Werewolf by Night.
I got a flock.
He's Werewolf by Night?
Yeah.
Oh.
Flocked.
Flocked.
Get flocked. So you have all those handbook. You got the dead. You got the handbook of the dead too.
Yeah, people died. I didn't even know they were dead.
How do we not have Cog in here? Or is it
Because
Cog?
they came back to life.
Gamora was dead at one point.
Drax, the Destroyer. Right?
Back there.
You know that's Drax, right? The guy
Yeah.
in the purple and green.
Yeah, this is the real Drax the Destroyer.
Mm.
Now here's somebody you should spec on. This is coming straight from me. Crow.
Cruel.
Crew. Was that how you say his name?
Gross.
I'm telling you,
He's a deviant. He's a deviant.
he's going to be a big part in these next few years.
He's
Trust me.
He's in the Eternals.
He's married to Thena.
What?
Leftover New God stuff.
Yes, because I'm telling you, he's going to be huge. Because just trust me on this one.
There were so many dead people they had to do 4 issues.
Was that just dead people?
These are all dead people that came back to life, most of them.
Oh, is that why the covers are dark?
Yeah. And John Byrne didn't do it's a connecting cover, but he didn't do the art for these. He did the art for all the rest. But if you have enough space, you can lay all of them out end to end. And supposedly, somehow, yeah. Right, here we go.
I tried it once. They actually don't butt up right.
I was going to say, it looks like there's a little bit of a miscut there.
The new custom, the $1 Million He-Man.
Now, did you have to buy these every year? I mean, how often did these come out?
It's a monthly. And this is actually the second series. They did a series the year before it. I don't think it was as thick of an issue, and I think they had more issues.
Okay.
But that's all I got. That's all the rambling I got for today. You got anything?
No X-Men mention. I'm just telling you. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. That's all we can afford that song.
So, hey, what comics are coming out that you're going to be grabbing up? What are you looking forward to?
Nothing.
Nothing.
I'm not
Are
looking
you
for
depressed? He's so sad.
I do need to make a run into the comic shop.
I don't know why that books ain't there.
I've got a few weeks worth of books with the fact that they haven't kind of shipped right.
They haven't
recently.
got last week's books or the week before or this week's books yet.
If they have any of these, I'm grabbing
Oh,
them.
when they come in?
Yesterday.
Oh, okay.
You guys don't collect the sodas. I love the sodas.
I like the packaging on those. I'm intrigued, but I'm not that big of a cartoon fan.
Yeah, I can tell. Frankenstein. Oh, cartoon bad. Oh.
I might get the
Good morning, Karen the Kid.
I might get the back of the rest of the Black History Month variants before the end of Black History Month.
Well, you got 2 days, or you got a day, right?
Well, I guess that's taken care of. I was like, why am I getting an X-Men book? But it's the Black History variant.
Oh, okay. So you're going to get the book you want.
Ooh, let's see.
Is that number 18?
Comic nerd. He says
Oh, really? I just need to add this to the pull list then.
he turned on that bell, so he gets a notification.
Wow, that's probably you're the first bell ringer.
Yeah. Ring
Thank
that
you.
bell.
How you know what happened?
Ring that bell.
How you know that happened?
Wouldn't it be bad if we got like zits, like man, toys?
Hey,
Like
Hero,
that?
the kid's here.
Oh man,
I said hi to them a second ago.
Hey, Hero. Hey, kid. Whichever one you are. I enjoyed your show last night, except for I know any of those books.
Everybody else go watch it. Leave us
Turn this off and go watch The Hero and the Kid from last night.
I was gonna say,
Much
like,
more entertaining.
This whole
Here's
show
Bailey.
is like
You gonna make a cameo? No, she's avoiding.
this whole show seems
Where
like
he gets
let's
off
tell
the
everybody
team.
else about the other shows.
That's
Let's not
the
talk
topic
about
tonight.
what we're doing.
Next time, that's what we're doing. We're going to talk about all the other shows we've watched. So
And the shows we
you know,
missed,
watch
like
those.
Afternoon Delight.
Yeah. Did he do
Well,
it Afternoon Delight this week?
No, he hasn't done one in a while. I don't think. At least I haven't received a ding for it because anything Hialeah does, I want to be on top of.
I hear you. I didn't watch.
Big E.
I wasn't able to watch Biggie in '84 last night. If they had a show, they usually do it on Friday night.
Yeah. Did you see JP's unboxing last night?
No.
TJ sent in this huge box. He said, "Open the big box first." He opens the box. It has a piece of cardboard and a bunch of packing peanuts.
Packing what? Packing what?
Packing peanuts.
Oh, that explains it. Wow,
So it sounds
risque.
like I missed out on a lot last night.
And then he got Spider Woman.
Oh, is that what he
No
got?
power hour.
Yeah, no power hour last night.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
no power hour.
WCW power hour.
Mega power hour. Yes.
Yeah.
That's where I usually get my Kenny Biggie fix.
This week's I've been so busy I haven't even been able to watch any of YouTube while working. I've been painting some, so I've been listening at night. But usually during the daytime, I'm listening to rewinds while I'm doing work at work, and it hasn't happened this week. And
Join us here. So here
when
about
it's here,
our-
we talk about our YouTube viewing habits.
So then I turn over to Pixel Dan, and after watching Pixel Dan, I watched Toy Galaxy, and then I watched the new Rockstars for all my WandaVision love.
Hey, but every Tuesday, you know what I watch without hesitation? Comic book clobbering time.
Every Tuesday.
Every Tuesday.
I'm glad it's on Tuesday.
I gotta give it a couple of days
My
between the
part.
show and the rewatch.
So you watch every show 2 times?
Well,
You're watching
I'm
it
in
every,
it once, and I watch it once.
You're watching it every Tuesday.
Yes.
That's
We
when we
only
should
do
be
it every
doing.
other week.
No, I'm in it on Saturday. Okay. Every other Tuesday, I watch it. But we've kind of done.
Yeah, we've done
every
every almost every
Saturday.
week.
I'm watching it the following Tuesday. How's that?
Gotcha.
I want to call you out. Wait, no, don't be showing that stuff.
Go
I'm
out.
calling you guys out
Well,
because we were
don't go
supposed
out.
to
Hit me
finish.
up if you're interested.
We
in
were
the-
supposed to finish New Guides, and you wimped out.
I didn't whip out. I just couldn't get it read. Well,
That's
dude,
wimped out. You wimped out.
The man has a wife. You know what comes with a wife? Other stuff.
jobs.
Oh,
Duties.
sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm a loser.
Have you ever heard
Yeah,
happy
wife.
wife, happy wife? Does this
Yeah.
man look happy? Yes. You know why? Because his wife is happy. So he's happy. The only way he keeps his wife happy is by doing whatever she asks him to do. I know. Y'all see how happy I am.
All right.
Of course, I can give you a sermon about this joy that I have because the world didn't give it to me. Mhm. And the world can't take it away.
Faith, family, comic books. See you next time.